You want respect, right? But not the kind where people give you a nod or a smile, the kind that feels hollow. You want fear, real fear. The kind where, when you walk into a room, everything stops. There's no sound, no greeting, nothing but stillness. You walk in, and you command attention without a single word. The air thickens, the room falls quiet, and everyone feels it. They know who's in charge. They know you're different. You see, in this world, people talk too much. They run their mouths trying to prove they're important, trying to convince everyone that they matter. It's pathetic. They talk because they're insecure. They need validation, approval. They need you to see them, to hear them. But you're going to be different. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to speak to be heard. Silence. That's the true weapon. When you stop talking, when you refuse to react, when you don't need anyone's approval, you take control. People don't know how to handle silence. It rattles them. It makes them question everything. And that, my friend, is your power. Think about the last time you opened your mouth. Maybe you explained yourself, justified your actions. What did it get you? More confusion? More misunderstanding? The truth is, every word you speak is a chance for them to twist it, to use it against you. Words are weak. Silence is strength. You ever noticed how some people walk into a room and everything shifts? People don't even need to say anything to command attention. It's in the way they carry themselves, in the way they exist. That's control. That's power. And you can have that too, but not by shouting, not by demanding attention. You want to be the person who doesn't speak, but still makes everyone feel your presence. The truth is, most people are desperate. They're constantly trying to make themselves matter, trying to convince others they're worth something. But you're going to show them what power really looks like. You're going to show them that you don't need to explain yourself, that their approval doesn't matter to you. They need you to care. They need you to react. They need you to play their game. But when you refuse, when you stay cold, unreadable, silent, they can't handle it. You become unpredictable, uncontrollable, and that scares them. People are terrified of silence because it leaves them in the dark. They don't know what's going on in your head, and that's the worst thing they can imagine. Silence makes them nervous. It exposes their weaknesses. The longer you stay quiet, the more they unravel. And when they do, that's when you strike. Not with words, not with actions, but with your presence. You let them fall apart. You see, silence is not weakness. It's not avoidance. It's strategy. It's power. You're not backing down from the fight. You're choosing a weapon far more dangerous than words or fists. Because silence gets inside their head. It lingers. It haunts them. You think you need to speak to show your strength? But let me tell you something. Silence does the job better. The more they talk, the more they reveal about themselves. They'll try to provoke you, insult you, even threaten you. But you stay calm. You stay still. You stay silent. They can't break you, and that terrifies them. They'll look for cracks in your armor. They'll try to provoke a reaction. But when they fail, when they see you're untouchable, that's when they'll start to question everything. What's going on inside that head of theirs? What are they thinking? What do they want? You won't answer. You won't react. You'll let them break themselves apart with their own insecurities. Let them talk. Let them run their mouths. It doesn't matter. You're not going to play their game anymore. They're the ones who are weak. They're the ones who need validation. And that need makes them desperate. You, though, you don't need anyone's approval. You're above it all. You stand there in the face of the storm, untouched. Everyone else is scrambling, trying to make noise, trying to get attention, to distract from their own weaknesses. But you're the stillness in the chaos. And that, my friend, is the true sign of power. Silence is not surrender. Silence is control. Silence is the force that keeps them on edge, never knowing what comes next. You're not the one who reacts. You're the one who lets them react to you. And as they unravel, you become stronger. So, next time they try to push you, next time they try to get a rise out of you, don't give it to them. Let them waste their energy. Let them expose their weakness. You're not here to fight them. You're here to make them fight themselves. And when you leave the room, they'll be talking about you long after you're gone. Not because of what you said, but because of what you didn't say. Because of what you didn't do. Because your silence haunted them. It stayed with them. The loudest person in the room? They're the weakest. The one who needs to prove they matter? That's the person who is trying to mask their insecurity. You, though, you don't need to prove anything. You don't need words. You don't need anyone's approval. Stand tall. Stay silent. Let the world spin around you. And when it does, let them remember that they could never break you. Because in the end, silence is power. And they'll never forget it.